Y'all, welcome back to the Leader Roots podcast. I'm your host, Stephen Smallwood. On this show, we spend 3 to 5 minutes exploring the heart of leadership and being a good human resource for others. In today's episode, it's who you are is how you lead. But first, I want to thank you for tuning in to the podcast, and I'm really grateful because without you, the show would not be possible. I also want to encourage all the listeners out there, guys, get some people in your life that can help you grow. If you don't have these people in your immediate circle, there are many mentors online who are already journeyed where you want to go. So why not take advantage of them? You know, it's almost impossible to separate who you are from how you lead. Your character is developed from your beliefs and philosophies. And that character will march ahead of you in every decision you make. Today, I want to spend a few minutes talking about good character and why it's important. Miles Monroe, one of my mentors, once said, "What we see and what we hear are small matters compared to what we think. Because what we think interprets what we see and hear." Does it make so much sense? All of our decisions come from our thinking, our philosophy, our beliefs. And it doesn't take long for someone to spend enough time around you to know who you are. And these are not mind readers. These are people who spend enough time in your circle and they can just watch what you do and watch how you do it. And within a short period of time, you give them at least a glimpse of who you truly are. You know, we can say one thing with our mouth, but our actions don't lie. Many of you have been a part of someone's life who talk a good talk, but their actions say something completely different. And I sincerely believe that these people who are in your life that talk, they really want to live up to what they say. But if it's not in them, to do it, they can only give you who they are. Your character is your representative that others will experience. And from those experiences, people will decide whether they're willing to follow you or not. So it's important to work on yourself, to develop good character, to be the person whose actions matches their mouth. You know, for many of us, it's a journey to break some of the norms of the past mistakes. I'm guilty. But it's a journey that I've enjoyed and it's been worth taking. To cover one other thought, you know, there are many who believe the secret to leadership, the secret to getting followers, is by getting a good education. Now, I'll say this. I'm all in for everyone getting as much education as you can. Go get your master's degree. And if you can, get your doctor's degree. But when we're talking about leadership, a good education is important, but it doesn't guarantee a leader will be successful. A good education will definitely give you more opportunities than someone without it, but it doesn't necessarily give you influence. Influence comes from people respecting who you are. And it also comes from what they see you becoming. Your character, who you are, is so important because you can't truly influence who you can't inspire. And leaders who can't inspire people have no choice but to micromanage or even manipulate them. And many of you have seen it, and some of you experience it in your workplace today. Listen, for those on the journey to becoming a better leader, your company has entrusted you on its stage to lead the most valuable assets, its people. And the person you're becoming on the stage of life will determine how well you play your part. You can't separate who you are from how you lead. Hey, that's it for now. Don't forget to click and subscribe. But even more than that, if you know someone who can benefit from today's show, please get it in their hands, share it with them. To follow me and see future topics from other leaders, log on to leadershiponemedia.com. That's leadershiponemedia.com. And we'll see you on the next episode.